Innovation for us is more and more access to information than ever before, and more capacity to make use of it. And I'll give you a good example. I mean, until this last couple of years, it has been impossible really to do any kind of a transmission from abroad without a satellite dish. We don't need satellite dishes anymore. We're using AVI-West cameras, which resort to 8 channels of 3G if required, mobile telephony. And that has absolutely changed the world. For example, I go to Bangladesh, where it's very difficult to get a satellite access, but where you don't need it, because you can use the lashed together 8 lines of mobile telephony and you get high definition pictures. I don't think that the consumer is bombarded with content, they're bombarded with choice. And that's a big thing, and people are beginning to make their choices. For example, I have 830,000 followers on Twitter, and there's a lot of traffic and a lot of discussion, a lot of movement. Facebook very similarly, although much bigger even than that. So we are very evidently a content provider, and one that apparently seems to have traction, because in fact our multi-platform profile in this last year has increased exponentially. I would say by probably 100 times, if not more. I mean, it's rocketing away, largely because we had no real investment in it. We now have a major investment, a huge team, and we're finding that the brand is playing well as a provider. It's a very good question as to whether it's all driven by human nature or by technology. I think it's both, ultimately. I mean, I think we've always been interested, intrigued people. That's why we ever watch any of this stuff, why we've ever consumed any of this material and all the rest of it. And now, not only we have all this choice, but we have it now. Artificial intelligence is intriguing, attractive, and definitely will continue to expand. But I actually think in this digital age, people are also craving human beings. They're craving human. Look at all these festivals, rock festivals, literary festivals. They're all things which bring people to meet people. And I think the thing about the digital age is that although you think you're meeting people, and you often are, it's not quite the same thing as the three-dimensional thing. And that's what people want.